Now, what else we had this weekend? Not only do we have the big drop in the temperatures, actually saw a little rainfall.
There we
Can
go.
you believe
We'll
that? Yeah, we'll take, especially in this dry area where we got the dry conditions out there. Yeah, check this out. Now, you probably missed it unless you were up after midnight Saturday and before sunrise on Sunday. We had a little over a tenth of an inch of rainfall, actually, at the airport. Now, the last time we had a tenth of an inch of precipitation or more, you have to go all the way back towards May the 18th. All right, that was almost 35 days ago. And yeah, we had almost 3/4 of an inch then, but we needed some rainfall, and we got some, and that was a nice surprise. But the bigger story, no doubt about it, was the other part of that storm system. Check this out. This is Scott sending in a little fresh dusting of snow here on top of the Ochre Mountains as we went throughout our Saturday night into Sunday as that system moved through, because believe it or not, it came through with some cold air with it. Yeah, check out this past weekend here in Salt Lake City. Pretty impressive. 75 degrees was your high temperature on Saturday. That was about 10, 11 degrees below average. But last year on Saturday, we were at 90 degrees for a high temperature. Our average high is 87 over this past weekend, so we were well below that all weekend. But Sunday takes the cake. We had a high temperature in Salt Lake City of 65 degrees. That was almost 25 degrees below average, but more significantly, let's put it in perspective for you. Last year on Sunday, we had a high temperature of 97 degrees. 65, 97. That's a big difference, folks, but it felt pretty nice out there. Now, we've got a big warm-up underway across the Beehive State. Temperatures across the western half of the state here now some 5 to 10 degrees warmer than where they were yesterday at this time. The thing is, when you look at the actual numbers, it's not that hot out there. That just shows you how chilly it was yesterday at this time, because we're only looking at temperatures along the Wasatch Front in the low to mid 60s. Yeah, it's 10 degrees warmer than yesterday at this time. We've got numbers in the 70s and a couple of 80s, but they're few and far between right now. So that's pretty chilly conditions here for the month of June for sure out there. This afternoon, we will stay below average. Highs in the mid to upper 70s along the Wasatch Front. Low 80s across the central parts of the state. Low 90s in St. George, but that low 90 is still below average. Here's the smoke forecast. You can see more fresh smoke and haze coming off of those fires, moving across central portions of the state through the afternoon hours, and then pushing north towards the Wasatch Front and Cache Valley by this evening. So get ready for some vibrant sunsets. Get those cameras ready. Should be nice. But watch out for the elevated fire threat that will continue across southern Utah as we go into this afternoon. And we still have these red flag or fire weather warnings in effect from Vernal down towards Moab. So absolutely no outside burning. So we'll see a few clouds popping up this afternoon across northern Utah, but I do think it will stay dry. Models continue to try to spit out a shower briefly early tomorrow morning. Not really sure that'll happen across Cache Valley. I think most of the moisture will stay off to our north and east here, but we'll keep an eye on it. And then it's just dry and hot after that. As the below average trough lifts out, that's going to allow for normal temperatures by the middle of the week. And then the heat is on, folks. The jet stream way to the north, it flattens out. And that means, yeah, it's hot from Salt Lake City all the way back to Atlanta. We've got that heat ridge. In fact, a double barrel area of high pressure on top of both of us. St. George, low 90s to mid 90s. These are below average temperatures with that smoke and haze. Then it's sunny, breezy, and hot heading into the weekend with the triple digit heat returning. The Wasatch Front, we've got mid 70s today. Again, below average, low 80s for your Tuesday. Both days a mixture of sun and clouds. Back to normal Wednesday, and the heat is on for the end of the week heading into the weekend.